And when you hear Kobe Bryant's name, what is their first thoughts? I think a champion, true warrior spirit, competitor, grinder, father, all around. One of the greatest to ever play. We're gonna get into it tonight. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the Nation of Conversation. Your boy Champ. Got my boy Grind Time in here. Man, boy Bean finally got that statue up, dog. It's about time, man.
It's
About
about
time.
time, man. About time, man. He should have had it when he first retired, man. When he first that last game against Utah, they should have had the statue ready when he scored that 60 points, man. They should have already revealed it then. That's how great he was.
Yeah, automatic. Automatic statue. What's going
Mm-hmm.
on, Dre?
What's going on, Dre?
But they should have had it already out there ready as soon as he parked it. Last game.
Last game. Especially scoring
Right.
60 points, man. That would have been great right there. They should have had his statues ready, had everything already in line right there. It just sucks. Unfortunately, he's not here to see it, but his spirits live on, man. It just sucks. It's crazy though. The Mamba was something special, man.
Yeah, they finally
Very
got that
special.
statue out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
When he dropped
I
that
like the statue,
81.
man. That's right. That's when he dropped that 81, man. I like the statue, man. A lot of fans and a lot of people are not happy about that statue, but it's only one of three. That's the first statue, man. Any Kobe pose, I like it. I'm favored towards it. I mean, it's a great statue, but a lot of fans was upset about that statue. They act like it's the only one. They got another one coming when is it 8/24/24. So
Yeah.
we're gonna wait to see what that's gonna be, but
Yeah, 8/2/24.
8/2/24. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Dropping that 81 points, man. That was a magical game, man. I remember that game too. I was like, damn, how many points he got at halftime? Then all of a sudden, I was like, man, he finna get that 100 points, man. He finna break the record.
Yeah,
But
you remember that game? They needed
yeah,
all those because they was down. And he just
yeah,
came out in
against
that second.
Toronto, yeah. Yeah, he
Yeah, I
was
think
busting Jalen Rose ass, man. Jalen Rose, man, he was getting his ass bust that game, man. He like, God damn, man. Why I had to be the one to get scored on 81 against Cole. But if anybody did it against him, I know he had to appreciate that. It was Kobe though, wasn't no other player. At least it wasn't no bum player or something. But uh, yeah, that was a magical night for Kobe, man. That was a great, great, great night for Kobe. Nobody broke the record yet. 81 points, but I think it's going to get broken pretty soon the way they scoring in his NBA. But these players nowadays are going crazy scoring, crazy scoring. It's going to happen sooner than later too. Uh, but yeah, Kobe, that was a great game. I got so many
great game.
memories of him. It's crazy.
How did you first get introduced to Kobe?
Well, I always was a Laker fan since I was young. I'm going back, dating back to, the Nick Van Axels, the Eddie Jones, the Cedric Sabalas, the Corey Blunts, the Eldon Campbell, though that Laker team, that was my first introductory to the Lakers, and I liked that team because they all used to come on back in the day. What channel was that? Back then it was channel 49, Prime Network, Prime
Yeah,
Sports. Yeah, so and I was already a hooper when I was young. I've been a hooper since I was like 7, 8 years old. So I just got introduced to the Lakers by that channel, and ever since then I love the Lakers, and I've been following them ever since. And '96, when they first got Shaq, free agent coming over there, Then they drafted Kobe, traded him for Vlade Divac, and I was like, damn, you know what? Damn, we got to get rid of Vlade. But I'm like, shit. Hey, this rookie coming in, he might be something special. And his first year, he didn't get a lot of burn time. He was struggling, and ever since then, that first year, he just strived for greatness, and he just took over since then. And I remember that game against Utah when he airballed the ball. A lot of people was like, "Oh man, get this kid out of here, man. He's garbage, whoop the whoop and all that." I'm like, "Nah, man, he finna be something special." Like you just seen his game elevated after that. Like he just took off. Like from then, and ever since then, the rest is history. What he done. So that's how I pretty much got introduced to Kobe, though.
So yeah, like kind of basically the same with you. I found him on that network late at night one night, and then they did a special with him on with Amar Rashad on NBA Inside Stuff.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
yeah,
a little bit more. Then start start reading about him and things and that nature. But at that time, I was an Iverson dude. So
oh yeah,
I
yeah. Everybody was
was
Iverson, Jordan.
I was an Iverson dude at that time. He came in, and then like I said, had braids, everything, had Iverson down, everything. But yeah,
Right, right.
like I said, Kobe used to terrorize all my teams that I used to root for back then. Did Iverson them wrong in the championship. Got one game out of it. They lucky they got one. Could have easily just been
Right.
yeah.
It should have been a sweep, but they squeezed out that one when what Iverson did. He put Tyronn Lue on the ground.
Yeah.
Hey, when they lost that game, I was like, God damn, man, we got a series right here. Because the Lakers that year, they they was running through everybody that year. When that was
Yeah.
the first game they lost. And I remember Iverson going back to the locker room, man, y'all could put them brooms up. Y'all could put them brooms up. And shit. Hey, you know what they did after that, man? 4-0. Get your ass up out of here.
I on another level that year. That year too, like 01. But
Yeah.
yeah, but I didn't start. Was like I said, he used to beat up on the Kings and the Blazers. I was like, him and Shaq was just too dominant. So I was like, man. And
Hmm.
then I didn't start really becoming a Kobe fan of him himself until after Shaq left.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's when I really
Yeah.
started being, a fan of his. Like, I always respect his game, of course. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I really started watching him more and more.
Right, right. You start getting interested in Kobe. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been influential a long time in this league. Just check out these stories here.
I went to ABCD camp, and he came and talked to all the kids that was there, and I was just listening.
Just do your thing and go for what you know, man. Go for your dreams. Maybe I'll see you in the league one of these days. Maybe I'll be one of those young cats thinking that you can take our championship away, and it's not happening.
I don't want to be like Kobe Bryant. I just want to accomplish the things that he accomplished, like winning the championship, All-Star, just doing those things.
And I remember one thing that he said. He was like, if you want to try to be great at it or want to be one of the greats, you got to put the work in. I went to ABCD camp, and he came and talked to all the kids that was there, and I was just listening.
Just do your thing and go for
Hmm. Hmm. Hey, LeBron took advice of that. LeBron sat there and listen, you know what he did after that. So, but
Right, you got to
yeah.
put that.
But you see
Whoever
the
else was
influence,
there.
that Kobe impacted a lot of players. A lot of players took after Kobe.
Yeah,
And
man.
it's crazy to see some of these players in the league today, how all their stories, I had the Kobe posters and all that. You know, One of his great idols is Jason Tatum. He took a mark to Kobe Bryant. That was his favorite player, and Kobe was trying to teach him the ropes of the game before he left us. He always was Jason Tatum took his game after Kobe.
Yeah, whatever. If you felt that you was gonna take it serious, he would help you.
Oh
He didn't
yeah,
think you serious. Don't bother me.
yeah.
Like even from the he was a student of the game as well.
Clip of Kobe watching you. He didn't watch you dribble. He didn't watch you do anything. He just watched your foot speed over and over and over again.
If I'm a young player coming into the league today, I would really focus on the defensive end of the floor and look at Scottie Pippen. I mean, this guy was a genius. Ball pressure, playing passing lanes, blocking shots, taking charges, and he played with a passion on the defensive end of the floor like, no, this is the most exciting part of the game to me.
Kobe really idolized the way that I played the game, the way that I defended, and a lot of it he started to call me after I retired and to ask questions about different situations, how you would guard certain people, what kind of footwork would you do this.
That was a big challenge for me when I first came in at 18, 19 years old, was playing the post defense because I never had to do it.
Backing in on Kobe. Still backing in on Kobe. Good job of it. Fall away, 10-footer's good.
That whole summer, I just studied it and studied it and studied it and didn't become good at it. I wanted it to become a strength.
Clip of Kobe.
Kobe Bryant with a great footwork, with a little inside turn. Look at him looking eye to eye. He goes up against one of the best defenders of all time and buries the little jump shot. The next time down the Kobe Bryant.
See, a lot of people don't even know that he studied Scottie Pippen for his defensive prowess.
Mm-hmm. And Kobe had defense too, man. He'll lock you down in a minute too. Just don't think he had offense. He had great defense.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would definitely lock you down.
Mm-hmm. Study from old Scotty, you know. I could take it back from that game. Remember the Trailblazers Lakers series 2000? That was a hell of an epic one right there, man. I thought the Blazers was gonna pull that shit off, man. Uh Going in the fourth quarter up by 15 points, man. I had my head down. I was sad, man. I couldn't watch that fourth quarter for nothing, man. I was like, man, I'm finna turn this shit off, man.
And
and
the
get ready for
Portland
next
coach
season.
called a timeout.
Right.
Portland coach
And all of a
timeout.
sudden,
Why?
right, they started climbing back in that game. And then once Kobe threw that alley-oop to Shaq and Shaq caught that shit and man and dunked it, I was like, man, we finna win this, man. It's over now, man. We finna go kill the shit out of the Pacers, man. The Pacers are done. And you know what they did to them. And that was great, man. They got their first championship, man. Kobe and Shaq. That was a great time right there.
Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, that was crazy. Cause I was sitting there.
Yeah.
I was hot. Like I was just saying. I was like, okay. Nope. They walked him down.
Mm-hmm.
One thing too, Blazers, they did miss a lot of shots too after that timeout.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they just started missing everything. I mean, I don't know what happened. Why did the timeout just threw everything off?
Yeah, their game was different coming in that fourth quarter. Whatever the Lakers and Phil Jackson them said in that huddle going into that fourth quarter, that shit worked because you know they came back and whooped that ass on the Blazers.
Check this out, AD.
And I was so starstruck. It's a picture that's out where Kobe's like this. We both looking down and laughing on the bench. I was just like in the locker room, and it just hit me like I'm around greats, bro. It just hit me to the point I forgot to put my jersey on.
Mm-hmm.
No, I forgot to put my jersey on. And we're on the bench, and we play in Nigeria. And
that's
no lie, we were about like 70.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I say,
And
yes,
they
the
like,
Olympic scoring.
yeah,
right?
and they were like, Coach K, like, AD, you're in. So I'm like, oh, all right. I get up, take my jacket off. Coach, he like, what are you doing? Go get in the game. And I'm like, but I'm walking like, Coach, I ain't got my jersey. So they had to have one equipment. I wanted back to get my jersey. And Kobe is like this, and he's laughing. He's like, but he's hot.
Oh, word.
Like,
what are you doing?
Yeah,
Like
Kobe bullshit.
and so I was just like, damn, bro, I forgot my jersey. Like, and in front of all these guys, I feel embarrassed.
Funny, bro.
I was so
Damn, AD forgot his jersey. He must have didn't expect to play that game. You know, some of them
No,
players
you know that
who forget their jersey.
right there. You know, back then they wasn't playing the young guys. They just had them on the team.
Right. Yes.
Just like that.
Still to this day,
Just
I
like
think
they.
some of these NBA players forget their jersey, especially some of them bench warming players. I didn't see it happen too many times.
Yeah, I
Like, damn,
seen
I
it.
don't even got no jersey on.
No, I don't get in. You're like,
Right. I'm just here warming up the bench, collecting the free check. Shit.
I
Trying to
mean,
say a little
I
motivation
do
speech
practice.
during the timeout. That's my job.
Right. My game is in the practice.
Mm-hmm.
When we at practice, oh yeah, we.
Yeah. But
This is my
But
arena.
that
We
that just showed
practice.
you see how AD was starstruck with when he's like, damn, Kobe next to me. Shit, this is that's a great moment for these players. And some generation, the generation after Jordan, that was some people's Jordan, Kobe Bryant,
Yeah. Yeah, he was. So what you got 8 of 24.
uh number 8 is the young Kobe. So a lot of people say he's a little selfish right there, number 8. He got 3 championships with number 8. He still was a great shooter, great scorer. He won them 2 championships with Shaq. Number 24, the more mature Kobe, Paul Gasol came along. He got 2 championships. He started getting injured late with 24, and you've seen his game decline a little bit in the last 2-3 years with the Lakers. I don't know, man. I'm about to take number 8, man. Number 8, man, he was real athletic. He'll dunk on you in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to go with number 8, but don't get me wrong, number 24, that was a dangerous player too. But give me number 8,
Yeah,
Kobe
most
8.
definitely. But I'm gonna
Yeah,
take.
give me
I'm gonna
Kobe
take
8.
pro. Yeah, I'm taking Kobe with the pro.
Yeah, give me Fro Kobe, man. That was
Yeah.
that Fro Kobe was the shit, man. None against 24 Kobe because I love that Kobe too, but that number 8 Kobe, that's when I first started liking him. So give me number 8 Kobe.
He was a competitor to the end. He said this remember when he tore his ACL and they asked him they wanted if he needed a wheelchair to get off the court. Like fuck Paul
Hmm.
Pierce. Hey,
Oh yeah. One thing about Kobe, he had heart, man. He wasn't backing down to nobody, no trash talk. He was right on your ass. I'll say that.
no,
Kobe would get in your ass if you did something wrong
no
or if
fear.
you feel like he was being disrespected, he'll let you know. Just ask Dwight Howard. uh Kobe, he was a fierce. That's why they call him the Mamba, man. He had heart. He wasn't scared of nothing, man. He liked the challenge. He liked the competitiveness and everything. That was Kobe. But I
Yes,
remember
indeed.
that. Fuck Paul Pierce. He didn't want that wheelchair. He said, man, I'll walk it off. He said, I don't want that weak ass shit. He's like, I got heart. He said, I'm tough.
Yeah, that whole thing, man.
Right. He like, I don't want nobody to show me no type of companionship on nothing. I got this.
Yeah, but shouts out to you, mama, man. We sure miss you, man. Unfortunate situation. So,
Yeah. To be honest, man, that shit still don't seem real to me. It's just like it really never like hit me like that because it just seemed like a hoax to me, like it's fake or something. But that shit is crazy though.
I remember what happened when I was at work and I was on my phone and I seen it. I thought it was, you know, a hoax. Then I start seeing a bunch of all other different notifications. I'm like, oh no, no. And they
Yeah.
finally started, then it finally came up on the ESPN and stuff. Man, I immediately had to go home and I got my kids and my family together and we went to the amusement park. I just had to do something fun. Just wanted to be with my fam. That was crazy, man. That was crazy.
Right, right. Yeah, I remember how I found out my boy had texted me and I was driving. I just got done getting some gas. And I don't know, something told me to look at that text message when I was driving. He's like, "You see what happened to your boy?" I'm like, "What boy? What you talking about?" And I'm like, hit him back with the text. He's like, "Kobe died." I said, "Kobe died." I'm like, "Yeah, right." So I got home, then I started seeing the shit on ABC, and I just seen like a plane crash and smoke. And I'm like, "What the hell is this?" I'm like, "Man, this shit real as hell." That's when I finally realized the shit. I'm like, "Damn, Kobe died." I'm like, "Damn, that shit crazy." I'm like, "This dude didn't even get to do his Hall of Fame speech, or he didn't even, I think he would have been a coach. He would have did something with coaching, either coaching his daughter teams or something. And he would have got involved in something. That would just suck. We won't be able to see that, but it's just like it just didn't seem real. It's like, damn, how Kobe lead this earth already? But God called his name, and you can't do nothing against that when your name called. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But another news, the NBA trade line came and went. Speaking of the Lakers, they did not make any moves, which we thought they weren't anyway. It wasn't nothing really.
Well, they
We
did make
have
a
been.
move. Well, it wasn't a trade. They finished sign Spencer Dinwiddie.
Well, I was gonna get to that. Well, I was just saying they didn't make any trades,
Oh, okay.
like that. But
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but but this is what Palinka had to say. He's like, you can't buy a house; it's not for sale. And this is what I tell people too. A lot of the times, the Lakers can't make a move because people are just not in the business of helping the Lakers get a championship. I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. You know, like the Laker tax. Yeah, we'll trade your player, but we want to rob you. We want all the assets we can get from you. It's not
Hmm.
just a trade. It's not like you get with any other team. Oh yeah, easy swap and swap.
Yeah,
It's, it's that Laker tax.
yeah. Shit, nobody want to help the Lakers, man. They already got too many championships as it is. But I don't know. For one, a lot of these players, I think it's tough to play in LA. Just expectations, that's expecting being on that team. So I think that's why a lot of players come over there and choke. I don't think they can handle the pressure in LA. Because as we can see, the players they got now on their former teams, they were like studs. They were balling, just like Christian Wood. That's the one that definitely shocks me. Like, damn, bro, you were balling with Detroit, Houston, and Dallas, and you come over here, you stink it up. Like, what's wrong with you? Uh, D'Angelo Russell, he's turning it on and off. Like, he's been on his tear these last 2 weeks. So
I was
That what
about to
saved
say
his ass from
now.
not getting. That's what saved him from not getting traded. Because my opinion, I still would have traded him because I don't think it's gonna last. Because that dude is a straight turnover machine. He seemed like he's out of control,
But it
and
seemed like you see, like after last night, it seemed like he was playing free. That he knew that he was gonna be on the team, and so he just
yeah,
came out. He was playing, sparking last
right,
night. He was out there like, I know I'm on the team now. I'm you know, I'm
right.
good.
He said,
Like,
"I'm
I ain't
secure.
going.
I ain't
I'm
going
secure.
nowhere."
Right.
Uh,
Now I can play. Now I can play because that's what it seemed like to me. Because they came out, what they had 87 in the first half. It was like the first or second most in the franchise history, I think, something like that. But yeah, they was out there sparking.
yeah, yeah, they was out there doing their thing. That was a great win by the Lakers following that loss to Denver. That was a good game right there. I thought they was gonna pull it off at the end, but the defending champion Nuggets, they pulled it off. I don't know what it is. They can't get past these Nuggets. What is that, like 7 or 8 straight losses against the Nuggets?
They don't win it. Yeah, it's like no, it's 6. Yeah, 6. So they tied it up. What was that? With 1 minute and some left, and then Denver went on like an 8-0 run in the
Yeah,
game.
that went on a tear.
Yeah.
Uh, if this player, if he gets on the when he gets on the market, the Lakers should try to look into him, man. This dude's a dog, Michael Porter Jr., man. That dude, I like his game, man.
Yeah, I think
He can
he's a
he can shoot that three ball real well, and he has a offensive game out this world. And if the Lakers get him, that'd be something nice. But just a thought for the Lakers. But yeah, uh, Lakers, it is what it is now. Whoever on that team now, so that's who they rolling with. We'll see how it go. But like I said, the Dinwiddie pickup, that's a great pickup. You
yeah.
know, uh,
Yeah, he was him, he's from there, so he gonna be. Yeah, that's gonna be a good pickup. We definitely need more offense,
all
especially
right,
coming in second unit offense. We
right,
need some offense.
right. He's a playmaker. He's a great ball handler. He could get other players involved. I like his game all the way around. Just don't come over to LA and get star struck and stink it up. Since pressure on you now, because we all know what happens when these players come to LA. They change their game up, and all of a sudden they can't play basketball. Their IQ just go down the damn drain. So don't
Back
get
and
caught
hit.
up in that right there, Dinwiddie. Come over there, do your thing, play your role, and be you. Don't come over here and choke it up. Because it has been proven fact that some of these players come over and their game just totally disappeared.
Yeah, it'll happen for sure.
Yeah, but I like to pick up, so we'll see what happens with that.
Another trade, Pat Bev, he got traded to the Bucks. Had their first game last night, got the win. But did you? Scott keeps getting lucky on these good teams. Keeps getting bounced to good teams. But this said what happened about the
In
trade.
Denver, and I hit Daryl Morey with the, "Hey, I'm getting traded." You know, no, not you. No, of course not.
So he's a liar.
What you gotta think? You feel me? Like, it's probably a bigger move that's about to happen. The uncertainty if you want to win right now. A player like me, I want to win right now. So, and I get a chance to be with Doc too, and my coach Rex. Ooh, is lit. So we.
So another
Well,
situation looks like Daryl Morey supposedly lied to somebody's face. So that's why I be saying these players, the fans, they get mad. These players want to move, switch teams. Then look how you get traded. A lot of times these players don't even know they get traded till they see it on ESPN or their agent or somebody call them or somebody they know call. Hey, you got traded?
right. Or you go into the practice facility and all of a sudden your access card don't work. Some BS like that. But like I said, the NBA is a business. Pat Beverly, he's not known for offense. He's known for defense. That's something what the Bucks need over there, some good defense, because the Bucks give up a ton of goddamn points. Uh, so it should be a great pickup. We'll see how it works. Last game the Bucks played, I don't think Pat Bell played that many minutes. He acted like he was the coach over there. He had the clipboard and he was all up in
Yeah.
players, telling them what to do and everything. I seen him talking to who was that? Brooke Lopez. He was listening to
Yeah.
him, so he could come over there and be a great mentor to some of the young players and some of the vets over there.
Definitely better than Doc.
Yeah, man. Don't get me on Doc Rivers though, but I like the pickup. They give him a nice little solid defense. Definitely give the Bucks some chance on defense because, like I say, that was the number one issue with the Bucks defense. So we'll see how it goes over there.
Oh man.
Mhm.
So
The Bucks need a solid third scorer. They need Chris Middleton to come back ASAP.
yeah, they do. So what if you out there
Yeah.
and you get what if you out there on the court and Thanasis do this to you?
To him doing warm-ups, and the older son gave it right back. The younger son went through his legs, went behind his back. Like that. Like that.
How about that?
Okay.
Bringing the house down.
Okay, T.
So if you let Thanasis do you like that game, are you getting pulled? You getting subbed out? If you see,
Well, he did that against a bum. He did that against a bum team, a bum player versus a bum team. So it all makes sense why it happened because I don't see how that dude's in the league, man. That dude should be in the G League or overseas at best. I think he's on the team because of his brother, and I think that's what his brother want. And star players, they get a little priority of what goes on with the team. So that's the only reason why he's on the team because that dude, he's a bum.
right?
So
Because I want about Bronny being on the team. If the Nas has been in the league for this long,
right.
right?
And
So
like
I
I
don't want to
say,
hear.
his bro is a star player. He's one of the top players in the NBA. So whatever makes him happy to stay on the Bucks, I guess the Bucks front office is gonna make it happen because that dude straight trash can. Straight trash can. Yeah, he did the little
Man,
Sammy move yesterday, whatever the case is. He got him a little highlight reel, but what is his
that was
real
crazy.
game like? I never seen his real game because the dude doesn't play. He doesn't get on the court. All he does is sit there and cheer on his goddamn team and his bro. That's it. That's all I see from him.
Yeah, you see the Knicks. They got Bogdan and Alec Burke. Those some two solid pickup.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. That's a great pickup by the New York Knicks.
And
Alex
still
Burks
got
and Bogdanovich,
yeah.
shooters, something they definitely need. Uh, the way Jalen Bronson's playing and Julius Randle, two all-stars right there. Sky's the limit with the Knicks. I'm gonna see how far they go. They got great coach play with um damn, what's the coach again? Uh
Thibodeau. Thibodeau.
Thibodeau, yeah. They got great coach. He's a defensive minded coach. And we see it looks for the Knicks come playoff time. I'm expecting them to probably go second round, maybe Eastern Conference Final. Depends on the matchup and how that go. But yeah, that's a great pickups by the Knicks, right there.
Yeah, I think that's a some underrated pickups, but yeah, that's gonna make them a solid contender. I think so.
Yeah,
They're gonna be
like I say,
yeah.
depending on who they match up with in the playoffs. Like I say, I'm saying second round, maybe Eastern Conference Finals.
Grant Williams got shipped out to the Hornets for PJ Washington and Seth Curry. They was but they said they wanted to get Grant Williams out of there as soon as possible. He wasn't well liked, rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. He
Yeah.
switched his team shoes from Lucas to Jason Tatum's, all type of weird stuff. Like so, yeah, they couldn't wait to get him up out of there as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing too. That he wasn't really likable around the Dallas Mavericks locker room. When he first came, he was cool, but he got to tripping, like you just said, doing weird stuff, doing just acting weird and really being nonchalant, what I heard. But for PJ Washington, I think it's a great pickup for Dallas Mavericks because his game is way better than Grant Williams. So great pickup by Dallas for damn sure. And get rid of a player like Grant Williams, who was causing somewhat a problem on the team. What they say, to get a trade for PJ Washington, that's better offense for sure.
Anonymous NBA GM said that MF just finds a way. I take him over Tyrese Halliburton. I can see him taking him over Shea Gildas Alexander. It's anonymous GM talking about Jalen Brunson. Do you agree or disagree?
Mm,
Out of
that's a
those
tough
three,
one right there. I love
out of
Jalen Bronson's game. I
Shea,
love
out of those,
Shea's game. Tyrese Halliburton, what he's doing this year, that's a very tough one. But in the long jeopardy of all these players, I don't know. I think Shea might last the longest out of all of them. Uh, Jalen Brunson, he definitely developed his game on a different level right now. Yeah, that's a tough one, but I don't know. I have to take Shea over Jalen Brunson. Just a simple fact. I think Shea has longevity in his game, and Shea, he's a MVP type talent this year.
yeah,
If not an MVP already, I mean, supposedly win this year. Jalen Brunson, he's definitely most improved. He should be on the MVP list. The way the Knicks are positioned right now, and the way he's balling, Tyrese Haddonburg, Burden, his game is solid. So yeah, I don't know. Give me all three. My opinion, I'll take them all three right now. Shit,
well, and it,
it's very hard
bad
to
pick.
choose favoritism towards one player right here because they all great.
Yeah, they are. That's what I say. Ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah,
But if I had to, I would pick Shea. And you
yeah.
see, the Warriors they didn't do anything. So they're just gonna wait for Chris Paul to come back, and hopefully Wiggins can turn it around. But they have been playing better.
Uh, yeah, they've been playing a hell of a lot better. They won with like 3 games in a row on the East Coast road trip. And pretty good fashions too. They pretty much like won in blowouts in a couple of these games. So they've been looking good the last couple of games. Chris Paul, uh, he could be a factor on the team running second unit. Chris Paul, his game it did slow down a little bit, but they're going to keep him so he can run the second unit. Warriors got a tough game today against the Suns. I think I'll take the Warriors on that today. Just a simple fact, just the way they're playing right now. They're playing great basketball at the right time, trying to position themselves in the playoffs and playing game. I know the Suns, they're playing great ball right now too. So it's gonna be a great game later on. But I'm gonna go with the Warriors in that one.
On to the man. You see this? This is crazy. Brock Purdy got paid $49,402 per game this season. Pat Mahomes got paid $53,048 for every pass attempt. That's crazy. See, if I was Brock Purdy, if I'm seeing these stats like this gonna make me come out and play hard. It's gonna make me play hard as I possibly can. I know he is anyway, but you see motivation like this. It's
Right,
like he
extra
make more than I
motivation.
make. Well, yeah, a game per pass. So he make. Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, that's
They
that's
gonna have
crazy right there. Brock Purdy, he's gonna definitely get his contract, so it's definitely coming because he deserved it. He has 49ers in the Super Bowl this year, going against the Kansas City Chiefs, the defending champs. Patrick Mahomes, you know what he done and what he's capable of doing. So, but that's crazy right there. Getting paid per pass, that type of money. Yeah, that's some insane, crazy shit I never heard
Woo!
of. But
Oh
yeah,
God.
it must
Well,
be nice. I ain't mad
man,
at Patrick Mahomes, man. Shit, when you that type of caliber player, a lot of things open up doors for you. So, it is what it is.
this was,
Yeah.
big games coming up. There's been rumblings about Kyle Shanahan not being able to get it done in big games. We had to say.
Media's quick to make narratives sometimes about careers, and there might be one if you don't win this game that you can win the big one. How are you prepared to deal with that?
I deal with it the same way if we win. I celebrate with our team, I celebrate with my families, and I move on with the rest of my life, which is being a father, son, and coaching and working. I just don't want regrets. I want to do everything that makes sense to myself, that makes sense for our team. And when you do that, that's what I have found. No matter how hard something is or good something is, you always keep perspective of what it really is. If you want your perspective to be someone else's narrative, good luck being happy in life or successful.
Well, I would say if he don't win the game, uh, he's still a great coach in my opinion. But if you don't win the big game, yeah, it's gonna go down like, you can't win the big game because we all know what happens when you can't win these big games. All the finger pointing and all this goes towards somebody, and it goes going to go, of course, against Kyle Shanahan because it's going to be looking like he can't get the team over the hump. 49ers were dominant all year from day one. They look like a Super Bowl team. They definitely deserve to be there. But if they don't win it, you know what's going to happen. You know where they're going to start pointing the finger at. But
But yeah, they had that narrative. For a while. They had that about Andy Reid for a while until he got Pat Mahomes and got it done. I mean,
yeah,
it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it is
right.
hard to win in it. But
Yeah, most definitely it is.
Ask you this though, Drew, if the 49ers need Brock Purdy to win them that game, if they need him to on Sunday and play big late, do you think he's going to be up for that challenge?
Absolutely. And the perfect example of that was look what happened in the NFC Championship game against the Lions. They won that game because Brock Purdy's legs. He took off on 3 different occasions to extend drives, to convert third downs, to break the game wide open, to get them points, to stage that comeback. And so a lot of people talk about, is Purdy a system quarterback? Well, guess what? He went outside the system. He did what nobody thought he would do in those moments. And with his legs, he was able to basically win that game for them. So I think he's a guy who plays with poise, maturity, and knowledge that are beyond his years. I think look no further than the way that his teammates talk about him. His teammates love him. Yes, he's got great players around him, but man, he's the perfect orchestrator for that.
Yeah, I think Brock Purdy, I think he's ready for this game. Dating back to last year when he came in, and this year, he's been under pressure before. He done won a couple big games. Long if he can read the defense, don't do no turnovers, no mistakes. He almost got to play perfect football to beat these Kansas City Chiefs. Just a simple fact they got Patrick Mahomes and what he's capable of doing. So you definitely can't make no turnovers. So I think he'd be solid during the game. Like I say, he got Christian McCaffrey, he got Debo Samuel on the team. So just play
Brandon
perfect
Ayuk,
football and try not to turn the ball over, and I think he'll be okay.
Lamar, he went ahead yesterday, got his second MVP. 49 out of 50 votes. Stephen A. The Aaron Schatz, whatever his name is the one voter that gave it to Josh Allen. This was Stephen A. said. He said people talk about how sports writers shouldn't be voting. This is the stupid homer vote by the individual. And basically he's saying, oh, okay, we had some little. It was a stupid homer vote that by the individual, probably scared to go back in the locker room if he hadn't voted against Josh Allen. That compromises everything. You have to be objective when you have a vote. And that writer, I don't know who the hell it was, but that was an embarrassment. You like Stephen A. calling out the writer for being the only one not to give Lamar Jackson MVP, or do you like what he said? Like this is just another thing that question the writer's credibility when they do stuff like this, or what you think?
Yeah, it was great for Stephen A. to call him out because Lamar, he should have been easily unanimous MVP this year. Lamar, he was great all year since day one, since the NFL started this year. Um, but of course, you're gonna have one of them reporters or whoever this guy is try to start some type of controversy. It happens every year. Just something to write about. But yeah, it's good. It's good that Stephen A. called him out, but I really don't see no big deal to this because it happens every year. It's always one or two people on that panel just gonna go a different way. So I don't got too much to say about that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's always one hater in the bunch, man.
Always,
That's how.
always, no matter what you do. Yeah,
It's
any
all haters.
accomplishments in life, it's gonna be somebody that they're hating towards something, man. That just is what it is. That's what life all about, man. It's one person or somebody behind your back that's not happy for you, man.
But if they hating, that mean you're doing something right. Think of it like
I
that.
mean, you're doing something right, exactly.
Right. If you're hating, that mean I must be doing something right.
You're doing something right. You're hurting somebody's nerves.
But yes, man. So that's it for right now. We're gonna appreciate y'all checking in with us today. Might do might might do another show later on today just to see. We'll see what's going on, what transpires. But make sure you like, subscribe to the content. I'm your boy Champ, my bro Grind Time, destination of conversation. And remember, when you see that B, you know it's we, and we out.
Oh.